There's one question that I am always getting, or either through email or inside the Facebook group, which is I've been doing the exercises, but they're not working. Or I've done the exercises and I don't feel a difference, or I'm doing this exercise and then it's making me worse. So I felt like I needed to make a video to talk about this and talk about why the exercises that you are doing may not be working for you. So before I get started to talk about exercise and what you should do and all that stuff, I wanted to make an observation. Do not expect 5 or 10 minutes of exercises to fix years and years of bad habits and bad posture. It's not going to happen when you are just starting out. Just like half an hour or 1 hour of exercise is not really going to be enough if you're spending the other 15 hours being mostly sedentary, not moving enough, sitting in a horrible posture, putting really bad food in your body. 1 hour of exercise is really not gonna fix 15 hours of bad habits. We cannot delegate our problems, guys. You can't just go to a doctor and delegate your problems and expect him to care for your health 100%. Only you can care for yourself 100%. You have to take responsibility 24/7 for your health. Whatever you're putting in your body, however you're sitting, whatever you're doing in your day, it's all on you. So your doctor, your coach, your trainer can only do so much in that 1 hour that you see them, but the rest is on you. So this is just one thing that I wanted to say, because I see people, they start stretching, or they start, like doing certain activities for 5 minutes, and then they expect it to fix everything for them. It's just not gonna happen. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent and work on the other areas, so that whatever you're doing in that 1 hour of exercise is supplementing whatever you're doing in the other 15 hours and really helping to balance things out. Okay, so now that I'm done with that part, I wanted to talk about what if you're doing everything right? What if you're eating a lot of healthy foods? What if you are, what if you're not sitting that much? What if you're moving, during the day? You're doing your stretches and you're doing all the good things. Because that was me. I was doing all of the good things. I was, taking my supplements, waking up in the morning to do my strength exercises, going for a walk at noon, getting up and walking around every hour to get moving. I was doing really all the right things, eating whole foods. I cut out all of the junk foods from my system. So I wasn't sure why those exercises were not working. I would get forward a little bit and then I'll get another flare up and I feel like I'm backwards and I've started from square one. So I wanted to share with you quickly just the process that I went through to really refine my exercises and really having the ones that would help me move forward, but also have long-term success with them. So the first point is, you want to be doing things, exercises, stretches, therapies that are specific to your needs. So you want to always investigate what is going on first. Because believe it or not, but certain exercises can make things worse sometimes. For example, if you have scoliosis or if you have a really serious disc issue and you decide to do, for example, the Cobra exercise, it may be good for another person who does not have those issues, but if you do it, you may actually feel worse afterwards. So always try to find as much as you can. You don't need to know everything, of course, because you're always investigating and you're always finding out new things, but just know as much as you can about what's going on with your body first, so that you know that if you try to pick an exercise, like, it's not making something worse. The other thing is, perhaps you're doing too many exercises. Go back and see how many exercises you've been doing. If you're doing more than 3 to 4 exercises per session, it's kind of tough to monitor and see which ones are really working for you. So I would go all the way to the basics. Pick 1 to 2, start with those, and really monitor how I'm feeling every week. And then as I feel my strength getting better, I can add more repetitions, or I can add more challenge to the exercise and then see how my body is responding. If I'm feeling really bad afterwards, at least I know it's only 3 exercises and maybe I'm doing one of them wrong. But if you have 10 exercises you're doing back to back, it's tough really to know which one may have triggered something in your body. So keep it very basic, 2 to 3 exercises. Don't go over 4, so that way you can easily start eliminating exercises if you don't feel good doing one of them. And again, speaking about the basics, you want to ensure that you're doing each exercise with proper form. If there's too much compensation going on, if you don't even feel your core while you're doing your core strengthening, it's like as if you're not doing really anything. So if there's one exercise that you don't feel comfortable doing, or you don't feel really the muscle that's supposed to be working, maybe take a break from that exercise and go to a very basic one that allows you to make that connection, because that exercise that's super easy but that helps you make that connection is way better than the other, cooler one exercise where you don't even feel like you're working, and there probably is a lot of compensation going on for you to complete each repetition. And I want to mention that also reassess your lifestyle as well. I know I mentioned that at the start of this video, but if you're very stressed out, if you're not sleeping well, your body is not gonna be able to regenerate and rest and grow stronger. If you're not sleeping very well, maybe start with that actually. When there's something wrong, it's giving you signals in form of pain. The pain is not bad. Like, that's something really tough to say sometimes, because I know what it's like to be in pain, but at the same time, if there was no pain, you wouldn't know there was something wrong in your body. So it's telling you that something is not right. And if it's giving you pain after the exercises, perhaps you have to be looking elsewhere. Maybe you look at your lifestyle, maybe you look at what you're eating. So there are many things that really contribute to the pain, and 5 or 10 minutes of exercise is not gonna fix the other 15 hours, as I said today. I would love for you to look at all of these areas and reassess, and I would love to hear from you if you have any questions or feedback, because I know that this is something a little tough to do, and it requires self-awareness. It really requires you to look at yourself and be kind of ruthless with yourself to see really where things may be going wrong. And that's actually something that I always do with myself. It's tough, but I have to face things and know exactly what may be going on in my life, in my nutrition, in my training. Many times I actually tend to maybe train too much, and I know that if I'm exercising 5 times a week, I'm not getting such a good quality sleep, and I do feel the effects. And I decide to take 2 days completely off, away from the gym, and sometimes I feel like I'm going backwards. But you know what? I know that if I don't, I might regret it, and I might actually end up with something worse or a flare-up, which I don't want to have. So I hope this gives you a chance to maybe think about a few things. And again, guys, if you have any questions, post them below, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time.